Hello everyone. In this video, I will talk about the causes of water scarcity. First of all, this is a really important problem. We couldn't see any real issues for now. Maybe in the future we will really see this problem. We have to solve. We have to take some steps. We have to do many things. As we know, we have a lot of water in the around, but we couldn't use for our human body, for the oceans or seas or anything. We are using only 30% of the water in the world we can use, so we have to be careful. Don't be waste your water. What is the water scarcity? This is a new issue, but we solve some causes with some really uh, bad news in Africa. But in some years, some next years, we will see in our countries, we will see in Europe, we will see in USA, we will see in China, we will see in Turkey, Australia, etc. We This is not looks like our problem, but in the future, this is our problem. Water scarce countries, we can say that Canada, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Afghanistan, Mexico, and USA. Uh, this is some realistic numbers. Wait times for people, water supply in town, 15 years, and the cost is $12,000. Water rates more than doubled to repair water infrastructure. This is an important issue. And then from the 10 to 18, water source increased by more than 100%. What are the causes of water scarcity? Climate change, we know the sushi pollution, we have to be careful, and then we will check the factories or cars, fossil fuels, etc. Population growth, I think it's not important issue, but we have to be careful. We have to really pay attention. This is also this is common words from the Beth Otto. We are currently facing a global water crisis. Our populations and economies are growing and demanding more water, but our supply is dictated by the climate change and the water waste. And when we see that we have a constant number of water in the world, really small part of the water we can use, and then big part is the salt water we couldn't use it, so we have to stop. We have to not pollute our safe water. We have to couldn't turn to a drinking water to cold water, not cold water. It's the jug, salt water. Climate change is important, as we've seen that it desert, and then some childs. Also, our preparation increasing. We have to be careful. Water pollution is due to the chemicals. Lead infection and water crisis. Consequences of the drinking lead infected water. This is our pictures. How lead affect the human health in general, cause the cancers, etc. What can we do? We can either reduce the indoor water use, reduce the outdoor water use, volunteers for the causes, donate chat, raise awareness, get involved, etc. And then this is our future. This is our child's life. We have to be careful. Thank you. And then in here, I will talk about the water crisis and locally and then global issues. Yeah, where does our water comes from? It comes from rivers, underground waters, oceans, and then it's the cycle, not create a water. How much fresh water do we have on the earth? As we told, this is only less than 3% of the water in the world is available, is 1%. 2% is the ice caps, 1% then the salt water. Maybe we can talk as engineers, we can focus to salt water to fresh water. We can design the machines or fabric factories. We can do that. The water and the drink is already 3 billion years old. We are drinking some water as the dinosaurs. How we got we waste waters. Nature recycles water, talk the water cycle. Nature also cleans the water, talk the wetland and the talk the soil and the rocks, etc. Wetland. This is some really example, really good pictures. This cycle, this is amazing. In our research, and then we discovered that following reasons for the large seas to have a water stress: Tehran, Moscow, London, Mexico City, Tel Aviv, African countries, Mandinia, etc., etc. Miami, North America, feel it in the natural world, destroyed the drink water supply levels, sufficient running flow, and Mexico City, North America is sinking as their dams are up. South Brasilia, London, Europe, İstanbul, Turkey, water Greece, Egypt, Moscow, Bangalore, India, Beijing, China, Tokyo, Japan, South Africa. The community save the grey water, save the fresh. We need to be aware of the saving the water and keeping it clean. What we have learned, climate change is important. Save the water, keep the water clean. Water tap, make sure all leaks stops and all plumbing fittings are fixed regularly, regulate the drinking signal, etc. And then thank you for listening. Then we can say that water is future. We have to save our future. We have to save our future for the child. We have to save future for the old version of us. Thank you for listening to me. See you in the next videos. This is important issue. Thank you.